So here we are again, people, with another SCAR-H Gas Blowback rifle, but this time from WE or WE Tech. So after doing the unboxing and having a look at the VFC version of the SCAR-H, and indeed I did the black version, even in that video I made sure to point out that you can get way more aftermarket parts and upgrades for the WE version, the WE one. So I decided to go ahead and also buy the WE version, WE Tech, whatever you want to call it, and here it is. And I spent a bit more money to accessorize it. Accessorize, yes, because I also saw one or two comments saying, what would I put on a SCAR-H? So I got my money out again and I bought this. And I bought this. And I bought one of those. So, let's get it open. Oh wait, I also bought one of those. And as you can see here, in true WE fashion, no frills, brown box, couple of stickers. Let's get it open. Okay. So the first thing you're greeted with is an instruction manual. Yep, straight to the point, Chinese and English, so that's good. And there's an additional sheet here. That's for the magazine, so it literally shows you the different parts of your gas mag and the different parts of the SCAR itself. And from what I can see here, you get two outer barrel attachments. Cool, so you can have it short or long. Okay, what else have we got here? Cool, a Speedloader, and what I mentioned earlier, if you want this to be like the longer version in terms of the barrel at the end, you can swap out the shorter one for this longer barrel extension. So we also get a full metal to scale gas mag. And of course, it being a very cool gas blowback SCAR-H, you can have that feature where the bolt locks back after the last round has been spent, so it won't fire anymore. Or you can disable that and fire to your heart's content. Well, until the gas has run out. And yeah, to enable or disable that feature, you've got that little switch right there and that little lever right there. So if I push that down and then push that forward, that lever should stay down. Yep, cool. And if I release it, it goes back up again. And now for the SCAR Heavy itself. Nice weight to it. And as you can see, I went for the tan version. And this, my friends, is gorgeous. Yeah, let me just pop this in. Oh, satisfying click. I really do love this color scheme. I already have the black one in the shape of the VFC version, so I thought, yeah, I don't want to go for another black one, let me go for this baby. Absolutely love it. And correct me if I'm wrong, the SCAR-H is, I don't know, more common, should I say, or a bit more popular in this color scheme. I could be wrong, you let me know. But yeah, right, let me get rid of that sticker, but it does have some important information, relating to when you're putting this back together, if you feel strip it. Okay, let's continue. So as you can see, I've got its competition over there, the VFC version. I am seeing one or two slight differences, but we'll get into that much later, because right now, let's concentrate on the WE version. So, just like its real counterpart, again, your stock release, and there it is, fully extended. And of course, it's a fold-in stock, and once again, UGG boot. And of course, you have your adjustable cheek rest. And just before we move away from the stock, your rubberized and very nicely texturized butt plate or butt pad and a sling point. Then as we move further along to the main body of the SCAR, you have your metal sling point, your fully adjustable rear sight, and you know what? I can see straight away there's a slight difference between this WE version and the VFC version. But again, later. I'll show you later. So yeah, flip up sight, adjustable for windage and elevation. And then right here, you have your markings. And what I love about this particular model, I was expecting this upper section right here to be a bit more blingy, a bit more gold, until I realized the finish on this bad boy is way closer to the real thing than this sort of blingy SCAR. So, as we move along, let's get down to your fire selector switch. Let's see what this WeTech version feels like and what it sounds like. So from safe to semi-auto. Oh, that's a bit mushy. Let's go to full auto. Wow. I'll tell you what, to be fair, it does go into place firmly, but there's no positive click. I don't know, maybe it's just this one. Let me just quickly check the VFC one. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, what a huge difference. I tell you what, if you've got the WE version, yeah, this WE SCAR-H Gas Blowback, is your selector switch the same way? But as long as it works, that's all that matters. So let's continue. Yeah, you've got your trigger guard. By the way, as you would know by now, it's a SCAR-H. So everything down here, including the stock polymer, your upper, all of this metal. And there you have your bolt release, your mag release or mag catch, the epic SCAR-H charging handle. I'm getting all excited all over again. I just love these SCAR-H's, the gas blowback variety. It's about the closest thing you can get to the real deal. But anyway, and there you have your M4 style grip with your nice checkering there, your serrations on the back, and again, that right there, which I find very handy, makes it a bit more secure for me anyway when holding onto it. And I don't know if you remember, before this ever came out, everyone was praying for the SCAR-H to come out because they wanted that nice chunky look of the 7.62 NATO mag. Plus the practicality of it too, because it holds way more gas. Right, that sticker's getting on my nerves. Okay, as you were, nice long rail system as you would come to expect for a SCAR, nicely numbered. And of course you've got your rail space here, beneath and on the other side. And I tell you what, I'll take this opportunity right now to accessorize this bad boy before I continue any further. Let's do this. Let me first show you what's inside this one. Now let me just show you the brand. Those of you familiar with this brand, you'll probably have an idea what's in here and what's in the other one. So let's get this one open first. Ho, look at that baby. Let's get the other one open. Ready? Oh yes. Wow. Nice. And your Airsoft clone of a Neotech. Naughty. Hell yeah! Would you look at this makeover? Let me just show you around this bad boy before I say another word. Okay, so let's continue. We've pretty much gone over what you're getting with the SCAR-H. You already know, hopefully you've watched my other videos and you've seen other people's videos too, that you can swap your charging handle out to the other side if you so wish. And I think before I did all my little external mods, we got up to the amount of rail space you have. There you have your front sling point, your mock gas block, and just like the real thing, you can turn it. But as always on this gas blowback airsoft version, you can take it out to reveal a little tool. So as we continue on this side, you have your rear sling point, and as you can see, I've got a little basic sling on there. It does the job. Your fire selector switch is ambidextrous. You have your mag release, your bolt. So not only will it go back and forth because it's a gas blowback, it will also reveal your hop-up adjustment right there. So let's start off with the Airsoft clone of the D-Bolt Mark II. Awesome looking piece of kit. Does exactly what it says on the tin. You've got a flashlight here. It also has a red and green laser, and surprisingly everything is functional. Nothing is a dummy on this piece. And as you have probably spotted already, it also has a remote. So right now I've got it on a setting for the flashlight, so if I press that remote right now, lovely. Okay, I've just switched it to one of the lasers. Now this will be difficult to pick up on camera, but I will press the remote. The laser is now on. Let me see if you can just pick that up. Can you see that? You might see something flickering on your screen, but what I'm seeing right here in the studio is a perfect green dot against the back wall. Ha! Nice! Now it does have way more functions, but I think that will be for another video. And right here you have this awesome looking weapon light, and yes, if you haven't spotted it already, it's a Surefire clone. And as you can see, that too has a remote which I have wired around to this side, so when I'm holding my grip I can use my thumb to activate it. Nice! And boy, that's bright! And yeah, I'm running two lights. So, as we move to this side, as you have seen, you've got your EOTech Airsoft clone, and I have a flip to side magnifier. Nice. Double nice. Triple nice. Ha! Yeah, maybe I won't do that too many times because I can see this after a while, because it is Airsoft, breaking. But it's still so cool. Ha! And for those of you not familiar with this whole setup, basically, if I don't have my flip to side in front of my EOTech, no, I should say my hollow sight, I basically get a standard sight picture. Now that little targeting system you can see in there, that green one, that's pin sharp. It's just that how this camera lens is picking it up, it may look a bit blurry. But let's say I have to engage the enemy from a distance, that's where the magnifier comes into play. But again, you're not really going to pick that up on this camera lens. It just works nicely hand in hand with your hollow sight. Now, remember I said I saw a slight difference somewhere? Well, there's one or two differences, but overall they look identical apart from the colour scheme. But look at the two rear sights. The VFC, you have that little flip down so you can change the sight picture, and that's not on the WE one. Okay, let's get this ready. There's your gas valve. Okay, the gas is in. I've got some rounds in. Let's just make sure this works. And the mag has been set so that the bolt locks open once the last round has been spent. Ha! Let's do this! Woo! Oh boy! This thing kicks! Almost identical to the VFC one in terms of recoil. Right, so I've got more rounds in the mag. Nice! Now, just in case you're wondering, Out of the box, these bad boys will shoot around 400 FPS, but again, I'm in the UK, and that's pretty much okay for gameplay, I think. Some sites say 350 absolutely tops, some prefer 340. Okay, quick disclaimer. Whilst I was doing the accuracy test, I took off the EOTech clone, I took off the magnifier, and I used the built-in sights so that it's a fair comparison to the VFC one that I did the other day. And I'm telling you, considering the almighty kick this thing gives, that isn't bad at all. As you can see there, my first attempt, not bad. I mean, literally between that shot and that shot is no more than about 1 inch. And then, yeah, a couple of shots together there. That's my furthest one there. Then I started, after a little bit of a hiccup there, I started to get a bit better. And look, almost got the center there. And there was my single shot. Hold on, let me just empty this mag. I'm going to do single shots. Nice! So there you go, people, that is the WE SCAR-H Gas Blowback Rifle. Out of the box with no upgrades. This is a solid piece. I just don't like that fire selector switch. I don't know if I didn't luck out on this one and I just got a slightly dodgy one, but it works. There's no fault, it's just that there's no positive click. Other than that, performance-wise, good. The kick on this, epic. Pretty much reminds me of the VFC. There's literally nothing between the two. They're exactly the same in terms of performance. And depending on mag temperature, just like the VFC, you're going to get anywhere between 2 to 3 mags worth of BBs before you have to refill it again with gas. But again, the one thing that this WE one has over the VFC is your aftermarket parts and the upgrades that you can do to this bad boy that will make it 100 times better than the VFC. But I still love my VFC. But let me say this, pound for pound, out of the box, none of these have failed me yet because of the limited use I've had with both. But having done my research and what I've heard, yeah, they both need attention after a while. They're both gonna need upgrading or a lot of maintenance just to keep them running. But again, the WeTech one, you can upgrade the hell out of this to make it reign supreme. The one thing I will get though, you've got these little sleeves, as it were, that you can put on the sling so that the metal part doesn't scratch against the body and cause little scratches. I've got a couple of those on order. Other than that, externally, this thing is beautiful. The next time you see any SCAR-H's on this channel is when I put the VFC one up against this WeTech one without any mods, without any upgrades, and we'll see which one is the last SCAR standing in my Airsoft mic torture test. And that's coming, I don't know, sometime soon. Not very soon, but soon. Thanks for watching. Catch me next time on the Airsoft Mic YouTube channel.